Let me tell you something about simple harmonic motion. When is the motion going to be simple harmonic in nature? From where the displacement is supposed to be measured? What is the frequency of oscillation of potential energy, kinetic energy associated with the particle which is performing SHM, and so on and so forth? See, for the motion to be simple harmonic, the force responsible for motion should be directly proportional to the displacement and opposite to the displacement. Okay, fine. Where are the displacements going to be measured from? That becomes a very, very important point. We always measure the displacement from what we call as the mean position. And mean position is also the position where we take the force responsible for the motion to be zero. And moreover, that point, which we call as the mean position, will also be on the path described by the particle. So that is regards when is the motion going to be simple harmonic in nature. Okay, what exactly is the expression, most general expression that we take up for simple harmonic motion is x equal to a sine omega t plus phi, where x is the instantaneous displacement of the particle which is performing SHM. A happens to be the maximum displacement being measured from the mean position, as I said. Omega is the frequency of SHM, and t is the instantaneous time, and phi is what is called as the phase constant. This phase constant is the one which decides from what position did you start measuring the SHM, or where was the particle at a t equal to 0 from where you started observing the simple harmonic motion. And depending on that, I think we always decide the equation for motion. Okay, now if you differentiate this x equal to a sine omega t plus phi, you are going to get an expression for velocity. And then you can immediately write down the expression for kinetic energy. But remember, the moment you write kinetic energy, it will be a function of cos square omega t plus phi. So had you started with x equal to a sine omega t plus phi and you differentiated that once, you are bound to get cos function, and then kinetic energy will be half mv square, which makes it cos square. Now, if you just use your trigonometric knowledge and try to simplify this cos square function, you can replace it by 1 plus cos 2 times omega t plus phi, because 1 plus cos 2 theta, as you remember, will be 2 cos square theta, uh, right? So that's the reason, in order to convert that cos square into cos, you have understood that the frequency which was omega for the particle has now become 2 omega for kinetic energy. Therefore, if the frequency of oscillation of the particle performing SHM is f, then the frequency of oscillation of the kinetic energy associated with the particle will be 2f, and therefore the time period will be half.